this guy the energy and the engine of the offense. There's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down to the sack.
A big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understanding his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
This crowd, full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. The guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
It's now second down after the short completion. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's right down the middle bar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before. Here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They get the touchdown they would have liked. They kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back gets to give. Determined run, but he's stopped after 2 from pressure. He's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads it left and wings it incomplete. The Sooners line up to punt it away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. West Virginia hasn't the offense ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Offense just trying to get the ball to their receiver quickly out in space to the perimeter of the field. But how about the speed of the linebacker? Able to close and make that tackle. That's impressive.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Off play action. Buys a little time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressure. He has been.
Say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He'll bring it back. It's territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs out of the scoring position.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Velez. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Oh, what a move! He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll throw it on first down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds and excellent field position for this offense.
Kicking team.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
On 3rd and long, try and have a big completion here. Fires into traffic and intercepted.
How do you not get excited, and how do you see when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He finds his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Going for it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Dances away to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to
Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, and he's got ready for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun, the running back has it. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Coming after him. Gets away. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
Man, it's frustrating for a defense. You had him in third down. You had him in a predictable situation. Try to go capitalize on it. What does he do? Pulls that rabbit out of the hat, scrambles around, now puts him right inside the 5-yard line in scoring position. You got to bow your necks. You better get ready for the next play.
The Sooners trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! It's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you can hit the mountain in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
To the ground. He's got it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed, and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're backed up. First and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch. I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. You think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside that are going to make plays, obviously it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On target. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with their offenses.
The Sooners will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Lost the defense is wide open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Georgia Tech. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Eye on it for us. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Gonna run it. It's high. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. Great move there. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll give it to the back. On the move is the 30. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Offense working from the pistol. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. coverage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Right back to the well. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Velez. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Caught behind the line. It's Velez. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down line.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback extends the play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Sooner! And the stumping has commenced.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders are turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over a football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Leaves it with the running back. Running with power. Still on his feet at the 45. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for room. It's Velez. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
This running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. And it'll be a short game. No need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nor the quarterback could throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the route is on. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and make that big play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Georgia Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Yeah, and another good run. What's new, though? I mean, this dude, 150 on the dot. That is a great day at the office. He's been really, really good all game long, and it's no secret why they continue to feature this guy in the ground game.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on second down. He's right on target. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Sooners will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. It's complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on second and goal. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Sooner! And the punishment has been extended.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. Stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. We reached a quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. He makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got it. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of...
The quarterback scrambled around with the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Here's the handoff. Just buried it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quick.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, and complementary football.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. He'll bring it back from inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. punt goes
Yeah, I'm trying to
down to the
stop
25.
myself when I turn into and turn back
Here is
upfield.
15. Roughing the kicker. Defense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
I'll tell you what, after that big gainer on third down, you might think about your quarterback running it again down here. It's hard to throw down close inside the 10-yard line. You've got to have...
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. At the 40, there he goes. Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Sooner! And the beatdown has ensued. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Green
looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were fit.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. One more play to pad the stats. Dropping back, it's Algier. Throws for the tight end. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be ball game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start to finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a running back. What a running back, like, committee.
Everybody's trying to do what you do. You just talk about not knowing who these guys are out of the
I
transfer
figured
portal.
these two are about to leave.
Within a few games, everybody's looking at what you were able to accomplish and saying, "Hey, if we have a good transfer portal run, and we get the right guy in here, we can turn into a number 3 team in the country in 2 years." There's a question now Connor has about what you've been able to do with the. There's a lot of people in that transfer portal, and you've talked about the stars and everything what you're looking for. Connor has a question.
Yeah, Coach, to Pat's point right there, Mendoza was a name last year, but now he's one of the names in college football, and you've turned him into that. We talk about in the NFL with Baker Mayfield and his OCs. He makes his OCs, head coaches. You basically make these quarterbacks absolute superstars. What kind of traits do you look for when you're in the portal, when you are recruiting, to know that this kid has something in him that you can you mentioned full potential, bring out his full potential? Is it character? I heard you talking about character of Michigan State and your own team heading to Oregon, and that felt like a massive thing. We just talked to Coach McCarthy about QBEQ, emotional quotient, and just about the importance of that when it comes to football. What are the specific things you're looking for in all the players that you currently have in your team?
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's high. Hey, that's high EQ. I think is what I'm hearing from Mike McCarthy. The emotional quotient for him through the roof, physical talent through the roof. His accuracy is insane. You watch him play, it's like, oh, that's a Sunday guy right there. That is a Sunday guy. Can extend the play as well, and now he's doing something special down there in Bloomington that we've never seen before in this state. Now, on that note, whenever you got here, you were something that I don't think anybody has seen in D1 ball. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, and it was a breath of fresh air, Coach. And obviously, everyone, right after, whether it was you saying, hey, listen, I've never taken a back seat to anybody, I'm not going to do it now, and maybe kind of jousting with Ohio State a little bit, Purdue, and then the Google me, I win. That's going to follow you the rest of your life because you continue to do it. Do you think, are you at a point now where you don't feel like you have to maybe quote unquote talk shit or do any of that stuff anymore because it's like, hey,
guess what? I can say whatever I want to say, but we're playing on Saturday, and we're coming in there to kick your ass, and now people know, like, hey, Indiana actually really might come in here and beat our ass.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, I feel like this year I'm back to who I was. This is maybe 44 or 43 for me. I don't know. You know, the other 41 years. But, just like, what's our response going to be this week against Michigan State coming off the Oregon win? What you saw last year for me was sort of my response to my first 8 hours on the job here. What I detected, noticed, and saw and didn't like. And I wasn't going to lower my stand. I'd come from a championship program. We'd won 5 straight championships.
Hell yeah.
And I wasn't going to have my standards lowered by everything I felt, saw, and heard. And so I got a little mad. Yeah, I did. And it all started at the basketball game. But it started when I stepped into the stadium for the first time ever and got on the elevator with the AD. He got in here. And then it just took on a life of its own after that. I get it. So, yeah, I don't need to do that. We've established.
Yeah, I don't need to do that anymore. We established it 8 hours in. Okay, well, that needs to change. I'm sick of all of this. Everything. The questions were probably condescending. The things you were seeing were probably condescending. All of a sudden, well, this is a tall task. We don't have this. We don't have this. I'm sick of this. Okay, we were winning here because I decided to come here. That's what I was going to get. And you got to talk your shit. I love that. And now you're at the point where, I mean, after the Oregon win, it certainly helps. And I'm excited to see how your team responds as well. This is a big test for your team now. They talk about, handling failure. Handling success is obviously the hardest thing. That's all you've ever really done. You can Google that. I'm excited to see your boys respond. But I also appreciate the fact that you look around and you're like, all right, I don't have to tell everybody that we're going to beat the shit out of them. They kind of understand that now. You're the man, Coach. We appreciate the hell out of you.
Well, I love you guys. And I heard you talking about the Gateway Gators against the Club Mustangs the other day.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kelly Smith is interim head coach up there in Penn State. Gateway Gator, great.
And that's a great football coach. Let me tell you, he'll do a great job there.
That's what that's the head coach in Indiana, Coach Signetti. We'll continue digitally. Cheers. Goodbye. All right, we're still live. We're still live. So don't say anything. Don't bear. We're still live. There's people still watching. Coach, we love you, man. Congratulations on all the success, and thank you for the time.
You gotta keep it going, man.
Can't wait to get back down there, brother. Can't wait to get back down there. Maybe stop by the house.
I'm glad you're in our state. You're my homeboy now.
Hell yeah.
You're damn right. I'm glad you're in our state, brother. I need to go down the house, putt and green, the whole thing. The whole family. Tell the family we said hello and grazie down there.
Okay, let's go. That's an open invitation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Signetti, thank you. He's hilarious.
The best.
He is himself.
Oh, yeah. He said pocket, like the way you did with the golf club.
Yeah, pocket, come out of the pocket. Yeah, so he's West Pennsylvania. I mean, Mike McCarthy and Kurt Signetti, we're talking about Pittsburgh just having its, influence on football still happening, still very real. Yeah. But him walking into that building, just everybody there just being like, why would you come here? What do you do? We have a weight room?
Not a good one.
I think we got half of one.
Him being on edge all year.
And just being like, I hate all of you.
Yeah. I'm
No
over
way.
myself this year.
No way. I'm moving my whole family here. I'm moving my whole family.
He called it shot. Can you imagine if he does all that stuff and they go 4-8? Like, that's not good. But he knew. He's like, fuck it. I'll call my shot, and then we will just beat the shit out of everybody.
Do you know how coaches speak through the media to their players? He was speaking to the entire state of Indiana. He was like, obviously he was talking to college football, but he was also talking to IU alumni, which I just saw the tweet. 805,000 now is their alumni, which I don't know how that happens a couple months ago. Indiana University is now home to the nation's largest living alumni network, powered by more than 805,000 living alumni. IU's vast alumni network provides unparalleled opportunities for connection, career advancement, and lifelong growth. It's also, and NIL for our football team and our basketball teams. You can also add in there. So are they like, they were tied with another school and then somebody passed them? Rest in peace.
It must be like some sort of website. And
they sign up.
Yeah.
Either that or, like,
Active, you're saying.
Also, like, the football team being as good as they were last year, I wonder what that did for enrollment this year. For that's a big deal for kids going to college. Like, oh, shit, we might get a college football playoff team next year. Like, yeah, if I'm on the edge between Indiana and Ball State, like probably going to IU.
Indiana also good time.
Yes,
I
for sure.
Noted good.
Big Ten school.
Bloomington noted good time. Yeah, you're right. I guess that is Big Ten school. All Big Ten schools good time.
Legit. Everyone I've ever been to.
Yeah, because like West Virginia, obviously, just professional good time. I think the dropout rate's hilarious for your first semester. You just kind of go crazy every night. There's an opportunity to do something cool, and you're going to do it. Okay, and that's just a part of it. And then there's other party schools you kind of hear of. And then I guess now that I just kind of think about all the cities we've been across in the Big Ten. I mean, at Iowa, there was a beer.
Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Oklahoma's will get the first crack on offense today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's a whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, I think Oklahoma is still taking them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, Marco Murray, and of course Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to 33. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First and goal, handoff. Powers through a tackle. And he'll make it for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Just outside the line. The returner will be brought down. The Cyclones offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Cyclones will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. We'll see what they can do this time. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to swat the ball out to 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made at the 4 on first down and goal.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The Sooners come to the line with first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they've got the returner corralled. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll hand it off. The gain is first 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a great example. We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got it for a big gain. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Cyclones looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It is complete. What a grab of the receiver right near the sideline. To hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
The back's got it. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back up in the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the And the Sooners offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And the Sooners are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Barely near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So now on comes the field goal. This will be 23 yards, a chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to bring this out. He goes deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. He's earn some room at the 45. Coming up, how aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. They get him down after the completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense is set up with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Cyclones will line up to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. Great cut. They whiff on him. Still going. It's a foot race. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. It's a quick grab.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Checks this down to the running back. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game...
Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, here comes the reverse. Runs through the defender. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Who's going to score on the pick 6? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks loose at the 15. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. Go reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
There's a wide-open receiver complete. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. This offense has been struggling. Still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Slot the ball at the 22. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Will hand it off. Breaking free at the 35.
Really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. With the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of three reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the
touchdown. Oklahoma stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. There's the snap, quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. And the ball is hauled in. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that. Tackle made after a big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Cut quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. That pass is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the films.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback working with the lead. Run the football here, work the clock instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, they got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, they get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Puts into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-9. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Nebraska's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Huskers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball is away from inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. The return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
First, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And the Huskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on
down here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. He catches the football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. There's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
That is a first down. Good job by his big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He shreds the tackle. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Handoff running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And the Huskers will line up to boot it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And on the carry, he's heading left. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Wolf. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. Comes up with the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launches downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Here comes a handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball, and this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded, sort of trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll test the right side here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Back to throw again. Snags a quick throw. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. He'll hand it off. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Well, you'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's 3rd and goal. They'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough plays. They've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down here for this offense. We'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't. One team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The back's got it. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Just a great play by the running back here. Finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
42 Spider.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tremendous toughness here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one right. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense adds 6th interception return.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. Powering through. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. They pressure him and sack him. They get tackled inside the 10. By that time, it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Come on, set.
Handoff to the back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable.
Catch made inside the 10. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll run it to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Hand off to the right side. He shreds the tackle. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. And now a carry here for the fullback. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. He's able to send the punt away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They Fakes the handoff, and he'll head left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominant performance. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.